Evening everyone and welcome back to YTCSC, YouTube's Celtic Supporters Club. I am your host Mark and I'm going to do a quick video, maybe a wee bit controversial, on our first choice striker right now, Adam Idah. Before I do that, if you haven't subscribed, please click subscribe. I think the bell rings automatically itself, but I'm going to keep saying it because I quite like it. Ring that bell, lets you know when the videos drop, and you can get involved in some of the videos that we drop and have a chat about. So we're going to get into who our first place striker should be this season. So let's get into it. Okay, this won't sit well with everyone, right? I know. I'm going to be honest. I think the guy's like Marmite. I think he's got supporters and he's got people who think he's just not good enough. I think if we hadn't paid £9 million for him, it wouldn't be such a big issue. And this won't sit well with everybody, but based on what I've seen in pre-season, is Adam Idah really the guy to lead the line for Celtic? I've been one of the people who I still think he'll come good, right? And I hope he does come good. But I've been really unimpressed this pre-season with him. Balls bouncing off his shins, missing chances he should be scoring, just looking pretty flat. I just can't. I can't keep backing him up. I can't be the guy who keeps saying, look, he's going to come good. I know he scored 20 goals last year, but I just can't see it myself. I'm getting closer and closer to the opinion that he's not the guy for Celtic. Fingers crossed I'm wrong, right, and that he does come good this year, but I've been pretty underwhelmed by the big man in pre-season, and I know it's only pre-season, but he's got to be shown more for me. He on that loan spell that we had, he done well. We decided to go and spend a huge amount of money on him. I think we get held to ransom. Brendan Rodgers really wanted him, and the fee went through the roof. It was crazy. He done well at spells last year. 20 goals is a decent return. You'd probably want more from somebody you're paying £9 million for in the Scottish Premiership, but he'd scored 20, and I think hopefully if he is kept in as number one, he does better. He's a big physical boy. Work rate, I don't know, but his work rate, I'm not 100% sold on that yet. He likes to come deep. I don't know if that's his game plan or Brendan makes him do that. And we've seen in pre-season where him and Big Johnny Kenny, they're away past the halfway line, man, coming deep, flicking it out. It's worked on occasion, you know, flicking it out and then we're away. I like to see my strikers in the box, in and around the box. That's just me. But for me, he's been pretty flat. I think he does been pretty flat, and we've got the opening of the season coming soon against St Mirren. And for me, I don't think we should be starting him. That's just me, right? And these videos are not meant to be controversial. These videos are meant for whoever's doing them, myself, Brian or Robert, to put their opinions and their feelings across. And I know in the last video I done, some people thought it was a wee bit negative, and we lost a guy called Street Shitter, who said, too negative, I'm out. And that's cool. Look, that's how he feels. He didn't like my view on that last video, and that's absolutely fine. He can go somewhere else and watch their videos. I'm not apologising for the video. I don't think there was anything wrong with it. I think it was just my opinion. You might have a different opinion, and that's okay. And it's the same with Idah. You might not agree with me here, right? But just put your point across and let's have a conversation about it. Kyogo was a different player to Idah, and I think I'd rather have a Kyogo than an Idah. I'd rather have somebody who's playing off the shoulder and sharp in and around the box, and that type of player than the way Idah plays. It's good to have two. It's good to have the wee guy and the big guy, in my opinion, but I just don't think Idah is the man for us, and I think it's the start of the season, and a week and a bit, and I think he shouldn't start. That's my opinion. I don't think Idah should start. Who should play up front? I'm going to sound again maybe controversial because the guy's only played 45 minutes. I think Shiny Mada. I think get him on, let him see how he does. And you might think, shut up, the guy's only played 45 minutes, or you might think he's not played enough for us to see what he's capable of, and I understand that. But what I seen in 45 minutes against the Saudi Arabian team, Al Hilal, I liked it. I thought he was very similar to Kyogo. He was playing off the shoulder. He was much stronger than Kyogo. His first involvement, he took the ball down in the right wing and he's held two players off. Showed good feet and he's been super strong. His goal, his chopped off goal was nothing to do with him. That was Telio not playing the ball early enough. He's pointed and showed him where he wanted it and he's made the run. Telio's held on to it too long. He had a great run down the left wing. Pace is phenomenal. Pace is frightening. Beat the right back and played the ball in the middle. We're unlucky not to score. And I know he's only played for 45 minutes, but I like that type of player. That's the type of player that I like to see. I don't think Idah is the big strong guy like Giakoumakis. I prefer your big guys to be like big Giakoumakis. And I would love Idah to come good, and I really, really would. And people are going to criticise me for saying that he shouldn't start at the start of the season, but that's how I feel. That's just me personally. I think he needs he needs a bit up the arse. He needs something to say to him. You need to get it together here. You need to turn up. You need to start playing every single game. Can't be missing easy chances, and I don't know if it is him or it's Brendan Rodgers telling him to come so deep, but you didn't see Shiny Mada coming away running over the halfway line. You seen him playing more off the last defenders, which I would rather have. We've got Champions League coming up, and he done okay in the Champions League last year as well. But I just think I don't want to see him starting against St Mirren. Right, that's my opinion. I'm going to put a poll out, right? And I want people to comment here, do you want to see Adam Idah start against St Mirren? If you do, fine. That's your opinion. Tell me why you want to see him start. And if you don't, who would you start ahead of him? Why would you start them? Do you think he does had enough time to show what he's all about? Or do you think he's actually starting to show that he's not up for it? He's not the actual number 9 that we need and the player that we need up front. I might be being harsh, but that is how I feel. And if you watch my other videos, I'm the guy that's always saying, look, I like him and I think he's got something to offer and I think he'll come good. It's just underwhelming right now. It's just super underwhelming, and that isn't what I want. I like the look of wee Yamada. I think I would like to see him come on, and it just it's a pity we didn't get him earlier in the pre-season and we could seen more of what he was all about. I want to see our strikers playing off the last defenders, bit of pace, and that's what he's got. I would like to see Shiny Mada start, and I think I'm going to come back on. I think Idah will come good, right? I think he'll come good. I like him. He's got some attributes I like. He just needs to do it consistently, and for me, he's not done that in pre-season. Is it too harsh to tell to judge somebody in the pre-season potentially? And you can tell me if you think that, and that's absolutely fine. But for me, I want to see Yamada start. I don't see why not. I liked what I seen of his little cameo. I think he's a different player. I think with him up front, and Brian said it in his last video, if you've got Maeda out left and him up front and we play the ball forward quickly, we will terrorise teams. The both of them are lightning quick. You've got to get it forward fast. These type of players are out the game if you're messing about with it across the back 3 or back 4 that we tend to do, the slow passing. That can't happen. They have to get passes while breaking the lines. And if you've got these two lightning quick players, that's what I would like to see. Do you think it's a risk? Do you think it's too big a risk to play Yamada? Idah knows the team and he knows the league. What's your thoughts? I'm going to end it here, and I look forward to getting involved in the comments and what you guys are actually saying. Okay, thank you.